I'm the Vice President of EBAN, the European Trade Association for early stage market players of Europe, and also the President of the Business Angels Association of Turkey.
What is your activities already? What activities you already had in Balkans?
In Balkans and Southeast Europe, as the President of Business Angels Association of Turkey, for example, I organized an investment delegation a few months ago to Albania, Kosovo, and Macedonia. And on the 25th of February, we will again organize an angel investment delegation to Croatia, to Zagreb. And this delegation consists of business angel network presidents, technoparks of Turkey's CEOs, and the director of the private market of Istanbul Stock Exchange. The idea of these delegations is to develop the mutual relationships for the early stage investment markets, because this particular region of the world needs more focus on the early investment ecosystem.
What is the challenge of this ecosystem? What problems needs to be solved or focused on?
This region, Southeast Europe, needs more concrete exit strategies, because it is not so difficult to convince the potential investors to invest in the startups of the region. There are many good entrepreneurs and startups in the region, and there are also many angel investors. But these angel investors will ask the results in the next 5 years, which means they will question the return of investments. So this region should produce its more concrete exit strategies. The challenge is the exit, not the investment. Exit means when you invested in a startup, you have to raise the second or third round investments from the region and then make a successful exit. But Silicon Valley has a long queue, and the region has to create its own exit gate. So Istanbul Stock Exchange, for example, created the first startup exchange market for angel investors and entrepreneurs at the stock exchange. This model can be expanded to other countries where good startups are listed at the stock exchange to ease them to access to finance, because access to skills is important. We don't have a problem for this in this region, but access to finance is a little bit difficult in this region, because investors need to hear a very clear answer to this question: why to invest in the dreams of entrepreneurs instead of investing in real estate? So if we can give a very satisfactory answer to this question, then the number of angel investors in this region will increase tremendously. So I think there are very important addresses that we should invite to the game: stock exchanges of the countries, chambers and commerces of the countries, and treasury departments of governments, because these three players are very important. Governments will create some tax incentives for angel investors, because we need more global angel investors who experienced successful exits before for the region. And there should be a reason a very logical reason for global angel investors to come to South and Central Europe to invest in startups. So governments should create some incentives for global angel investors. Chambers and commerces should create an awareness about the benefits of angel investment for their members, because any angel investor has been registered as a full member of the Chamber of Commerces in their own countries. The sources of angel investors are the chambers of the countries. And thirdly, stock exchanges should create more liquidity for startups and angel investors. And stock exchange can be used as a exit gate in the future, because if an American or British experienced qualified angel investors come to the market, and if they invest in the startups of the region, and if you can show them that how they can easily go to an IPO within the market, that's a very good advantage for the investor. So let's not forget that the global angel investment ecosystem has many destinations. Singapore, for example, is a good destination for Asia. Silicon Valley is a good destination for US. And London is a good destination for Europe. And Istanbul is a good destination for Middle East. So in order to compete with these exit gates, this region also should create some competitive advantage for angel investors.
If I have company in Belgrade, what should be my exit strategy?
If you have a company in Belgrade, and if you have a local angel investor, I think exit is easier within Serbia. But if you have a global angel investor, then this angel investor is going to carry your company to the global markets. So angel investors of this region, not just Serbia, of all the region, also need know-how, mentorship, and networking. And this know-how, mentorship, and networking are more valuable than the financial investment they make, because you may have a very good business idea, you can be a very good entrepreneur and startup, and your business idea can be a very potential idea that can be globalized. But if you don't have a good connection with the global markets, then your idea and you can easily become a very local success story. This region needs more global success stories. And otherwise, it is not so easy to create a visibility for the region, for the global markets. Innovation is very important, invention is very important, but the critical catalyzer between invention and innovation is entrepreneur. And entrepreneurs' main need today is access to finance. If we are talking about global success stories, then we have to go to the roots of the needs of startups and entrepreneurs. So from the perspective of startups in the region, investing in the right team is very important for investors, but invested by the right team is also very important. So governments should take into their agenda the accreditation of the qualified angel investors for the region. And these qualified angel investors will provide more than the unqualified angel investors, because finding money is easy, but finding Smart money is not so easy. These regions startups need smart money more than just money.